Air Force veterans need the public's help convincing the Department of Veterans Affairs to permit us access to medical care. Between 1972 and 1982, we flew the C-123 military transports, which had been used earlier for spraying Agent Orange in Vietnam. It wasn't known until 1994, long after these warplanes had been retired to surplus storage, that Air Force toxicologists' tests proved these airplanes remained a danger to public health and heavily contaminated, as reads the federal court testimony that the toxicologists gave, contaminated with Agent Orange and its deadly component, dioxin. The aircrews and maintenance veterans sought medical care from the Veterans Affairs for the various Agent Orange illnesses which many experienced, but VA responded automatically with firm insistence that while the C-123s may have been contaminated, no exposure to the veterans could have occurred. VA cited their internal scientific review, but in this review, they ignored all publications and evidence supportive of the veterans' claims for exposure. The C-123 veterans then turned to the scientific and medical communities for assistance and quickly received confirmation of their dioxin experience from authorities who have the statutory responsibility for making such exposure assessments, such as the Director, CDC, Agency for Toxic Substances and Disease Registry. Also the Director, NIH, National Institutes of Environmental Health Sciences, and the Director, National Toxicology Program, as well as the United States Public Health Service, and many other scientists and physicians, even VA physicians, all of these experts unpaid for their official opinions. VA has countered that their initial decision to deny C-123 veterans access to important Agent Orange medical care and benefits will stand firm, and they'll allow no amount of non-VA expert evidence to persuade VA to permit any veteran's claim to be approved. Thus, all C-123 veterans' claims have been denied thus far. However, researching the records shows that each denied claim has eventually been overturned in the veteran's favor upon appeal. But waiting for that appeal to be processed wastes 3 to 5 years on top of the 1 or 2 years for the initial claims. The flight nurses, aircrews, and maintenance personnel insist that 7 years is simply too long to wait for medical care for cancer, heart disease, and other ailments caused by volunteering to fly these toxic airplanes in defense of America. Besides the official tests showing the contamination and the many experts' findings that they've been exposed to Agent Orange, the veterans remind their fellow citizens that the law already provides for this protection. The 1991 Agent Orange Act, and in particular the 8 May 2001 Federal Register, provide that veterans exposed to military herbicides such as Agent Orange, other than during the Vietnam War, will be treated the same as veterans exposed during that war. The VA needs to hear from citizens who take offense at veterans being denied vital medical care for the toxin exposures and resultant diseases caused by military service. Congressional representatives and the Department of Veterans Affairs need to be told, and told quite firmly, that the American public will not tolerate any C-123 veteran exposed to Agent Orange being denied medical care already provided for them by law.